Well, I think it's time for an urgent real-time crypto forecast, and this is what we've got right now. We have a perfect diagonal falling inverse head and shoulders. You see that? What that means is that we should actually break up north, but we did, and we're kind of just consolidating. You see how right now we're consolidating right past this diagonal black line. This black line is the breakout line, and we broke out, but we're kind of just sitting out there like a sore thumb. You see that right here? We're just kind of just sitting out here like a sore thumb saying, hey, long me so that I can dump on you and liquidate your ass, is what we're saying. However, while we've been going up, and normally these things, these V shapes, these when you have a V shape that's on top of a trend, a V shape that's on the very top after, it tends to dump. And that's as opposed to a V shape that's at the bottom of a trend. If it's at the bottom, it tends to go back up. So V shapes are kind of just like triangles, except they're the opposite end of triangles with lots of volume, lots of hands changing hands. But in this case, we have a V shape. Let me show you this more clearly. I zoomed in. So this is the 8-hour candle. Let me show you the same thing on the, what is this? The 15-minute candle. And this is what it looks like. This is the, actually, this is huge. This V shape would be really huge. It's like this big. But this is the breakout. And then this is where we're consolidating. Now this consolidation, what's funny about it is that we had lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. And then we had the lowest low. This is not an equal double bottom. This was a little bit, this is like pennies lower than this. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lower lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lower lows, which is actually it's an extension of a 3 drive. It's a double 3 drive. Well, 2 times 3 is obviously 6, right? So they tend to go the other way, especially since we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 lower highs, and then we had one breaker to liquidate everybody, and then we had another 1, 2, 3. So the highs are getting lower 6 times, lows are getting lower 6 times. So you do all this together, and what that generally means is that consolidation is over. So we should expand and pump from here, because normally, even after we pump past something like this, you see how we have didn't pump, and then we dipped. We actually did have a dip in here. You can kind of see it right there. We actually had a dip, and then we broke out. But we're consolidating over and on top of this this resistance line, which turned into support. And normally this would be bearish. Normally we would dump right back in under this black line again, this long black line. But in this case, since we've already done 6 lower lows and 6 lower highs, I mean, it'd be unlikely that this would dump any farther. Now, when do we get confirmation? How do I know when I can do a huge, massive long on this? That is VIP information at bitcoin-signals.org. As soon as we get confirmation, you're probably going to have about 20 to 30 minutes to make a huge high leverage long and make shit tons of money. I'm not kidding you, just like ridiculous amounts of profit. We'll probably make anywhere from 300 to 600% profit. So if you put in $50,000, you're going to have about $250,000 just from $50,000. $5,000 long is going to get you, man, a good $20,000 to $40,000. $5,000 turning into $30,000, $40,000 is going to be mighty sweet. Obviously, if you have $100,000, it's going to turn into $500,000. If you get this timing right, if you get the entry right, and if you get the leverage right. And that is still being calculated for VIP members at bitcoin-signals.org. Oh, also, if you have, and we've just upgraded our system, so if you have over $3,000 in USDT, put it in your USDT futures account. Put it in your USDT futures account. We will trade it for you. Normally, we take clients with no less than, I think our minimum is like 10 Bitcoin or something. But right now, since we've upgraded our system, Happy to take tiny little small clients and double, triple, quadruple your money. Obviously, there's risk. You could lose everything. So this is not a guarantee that you're going to make money. But most everybody does all the time. Take that for what that's worth. Bitcoin-fund-manager.com is where you sign up to get 24 hours a day automated trading for your funds that are on Binance or Bybit or Huobi, but who uses Huobi anymore?